The Alberta RCMP continue to search for answers to the mysteries of missing persons and unidentified human remains. There is no such thing as a cold case file. They will never stop until answers are found.
My name is Allie Blue. I'm the Sergeant and Team Leader of the Alberta RCMP's Missing Persons and Unidentified Human Remains Unit. In addition to running searches like this to assist RCMP detachments, my team is also involved in missing persons investigations. We also investigate historic or missing persons investigations. The RCMP has open files for all long-term missing persons investigators, and my team ensures and works with the detachment to ensure that all of these investigations are continually, again, being looked at. If there's new tips that come in, they're addressed, and to make sure that we have contact with these families if they choose to get regular updates to make sure they know what's going on with these investigations.
My name is Tanya Simpson. I'm a forensic anthropologist affiliated with the University of Alberta, and I'm here today to assist the search for human remains by determining if any of the bones found are of animal or human origin. We are working with search managers and search and rescue to document where all of the bones are being found using GPS technologies, including ATAC, and that helps us to zoom out when either human or animal remains are found, and it gives us an understanding of where the scavengers in the area are taking these remains, and that allows us to adjust our search techniques in real time to ensure that we're maximizing the recovery while maintaining the most efficient search. I typically respond to 3 types of calls. One would be suspicious mounds, where we pursue them using controlled excavation techniques. The second situation would be looking for the remains of people who have gone missing and nothing has been recovered. So we use that kind of information, anything that has to do with where they were last seen, or the patterns of scavengers or the ecology of a landscape, to help inform the search process. And the third situation that we typically respond to is when partial remains have been found, and that's the capacity, that's the situation that we're dealing with today. So we can assist by determining how those bones have weathered in the landscape, and we can basically think backwards, right? So trying to understand how long those bones have been in the environment, what variables are affecting those bones, and what are the areas within the landscape that have the highest probability for recovery.
So for the search today, we have over 50 civilian search and rescue volunteers that have come out and taken time out of their weekend. They're out here for 2 full days of searching to help us search for any of the other human remains that we're looking for. And we couldn't do our job if we didn't have the support of our partners. And so we're working with the Badlands Search and Rescue Association. They're the local search and rescue association in the area, but they're drawing from a much larger pool of associations in the area, from Calgary and Brooks and Lethbridge and all over the area. So we really appreciate our partners. You know, in order to get all of these resources together and to work together, we started meeting over a week ago with the local search and rescue coordinator, came out to the scene, evaluated what the scene or what the site looks like and how many people we'll need, and started making plans. There's a lot of logistics that goes into bringing 50 or 60 people together to kind of all work together. It's a great experience, and we love working with our civilian partners.
So my name is Scott Campbell. I'm the president and founder of Badlands Search and Rescue Association. We're the search and rescue team for this area, and what we're here doing today is a search for human remains. Our volunteers typically have a real interest in the outdoors and just getting out there and being that helping person that's going to go out and night and day, 24/7, looking for people that get lost and bring them back to their families. They're very community minded. I find that a lot of my volunteers volunteer in multiple areas. Most of our volunteers work full time, and they have families and busy lives, and they manage to cram all this into there. So they're very community minded, very work oriented, task oriented, giving people.
So it's great to work together. We have our missing persons unit in Edmonton. Their expertise is connecting lost people with found human remains. And so, part of that is trying to put these pieces together. Ultimately, we're trying to recover as many of the human remains as possible, identify them, and give a family out there some closure or some more information about what happened to their loved one.
The National Missing Persons DNA Program is a nationally coordinated program run by the RCMP to advance missing persons and unidentified remains investigations. The program is able to retain or compare profiles from non-criminal missing persons or unidentified remains investigations. It can offer answers to the families and friends of missing persons by identifying human remains or exhausting all investigative avenues.
In October of 1979, the Evansburg RCMP responded to a two-vehicle collision on Highway 16. This case was recently revisited due to the advances in DNA technology and the RCMP's National Missing Persons DNA program. We assisted the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner and partnered with the City of Edmonton to complete the exhumation on the spot we are currently standing. There was information in the original investigation that caused us to believe that the unidentified decedent may be of Métis descent. As a result, we consulted with an Indigenous elder regarding the proper protocols before we engaged in this exhumation. Ultimately, the elder was fully engaged and attended the exhumation to ensure that the proper protocols were followed and that the RCMP acknowledged our role within reconciliation. Our goal is to be able to identify this decedent and to provide answers to his family, friends, and loved ones in terms of what happened to him in this tragic accident over 30 years ago.
So the Alberta RCMP Missing Persons Unit, today we're out on the Bow River and we're forming up together with a lot of our partners and law enforcement to get at an annual river sweep, looking for identified human remains and missing persons that might have gone basically south the city of Calgary, the Bow River. So today it's beautiful, it's October, we're out on the boat, we're on the river, and we've teamed up with the Calgary Police Service, the Alberta Conservation Officers. We've also teamed up with Calgary Fire Department, Calgary Bylaw, along with the Cochrane Fire Department as well, and Calcera, which is a local search and rescue association.
The RCMP Missing Persons and Unidentified Human Remains Unit is proud to serve Albertans